Hello and welcome to It's Tomorrow News. Authorities in Shanghai and neighboring regions have cancelled the flights and train services and sent children home from the school as Typhoon Chantu bears down on China's east coast. The storm, with winds of more than 170 kilometers per hour near its eye, was expected to hit Shanghai on Monday morning. Meteorologists said that the storm was expected to lose wind intensity as it reaches Shanghai, having been downgraded from super typhoon to a strong typhoon on Sunday evening. But it was still expected to bring strong winds and heavy rain to coastal regions. Ahead of the storm's landfall, the province of Zhejiang near Shanghai raised its emergency response to the highest level, closing schools and suspended flights and rail services to some cities, the officials reported. Zhejiang also issued the red alerts for the flash floods in 9 districts. Ningbo, China's second biggest container port after Shanghai, suspended operations on Sunday at noon. The port had just resumed business after the week-long port congestion following Typhoon Yinfa in the late July and a COVID-19 related terminal closure in mid-August. Super Typhoon Chantu made landfall in the far northern Philippines on Saturday, bringing destructive winds and heavy rain to the region. Chantu, known as Kiko in the Philippines, was one of the strongest storms this year, with sustained winds of 260 kilometers per hour before the landfall, equivalent in strength to a Category 5 Atlantic hurricane at its peak. Chantu made a landfall over the Batanes Island about 8:30 a.m. local time, according to the Philippines Weather Bureau, PAGASA. It issued Signal 4 warning for the Batanes area, which denotes very destructive typhoon force winds. The northeastern part of the Babuyan Islands, also in the far north of the region, was under the Signal 3 warning at landfall, in which destructive typhoon force winds were expected before being downgraded to Signal 2. Meanwhile, tropical storm Nicholas headed towards the Texas coast in US on Sunday night, threatening to bring heavy rain and floods to the coastal areas of Texas, Mexico, and storm-battered Louisiana. Forecasters at the National Hurricane Center in Miami said a hurricane watch was issued for the central portion of the Texas coast, with much of the state's coastline now under a tropical storm warning. Nicholas was expected to approach the middle Texas coast late on Monday and could bring heavy rain that could cause flash floods and urban floodings. Nicholas, over the several days, is expected to produce total rainfall of up to 10 inches in Texas and southwest Louisiana, with isolated maximum amounts of 20 inches across the portions of the coastal Texas beginning Sunday night through midweek. Louisiana governor on Sunday night declared a state of emergency ahead of the storm's arrival in the state, still recovering from the Hurricane Ida and last year's Hurricane Laura and the historic flooding. The center of the storm was forecasted to pass near or just offshore coast of the northeastern Mexico and South Texas on Monday and hit South or Central Texas on Monday night or early Tuesday. Its maximum sustained winds were clocked at 65 kilometers per hour, and it was moving north at 4 kilometers per hour, though it was expected to increase its speed early Monday. The storm was expected to bring the heaviest rainfall west of where the Hurricane Ida slammed into the Louisiana 2 weeks ago. The storm is projected to move slowly up the coastline, which could dump the torrential amounts of rain over several days. It gives us immense gratification to announce that Nanoland has organized an international webinar on 21st September to commemorate Zero Emissions Day. Let us all join this great event to learn from our dignitaries across the world to put a cap on our emissions to mitigate climate change. Get yourself registered for the event. The link is in the description below. Can't wait to see you all there. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Hena Talati. For more weather updates like this, and please subscribe our channel.